New SEAT Ateca 1.4 Petrol 2016 Review. We've already tried the diesel-powered SEAT Ateca. Is this petrol turbo SUV the better bet? Verdict: 5-star, as we'd already driven the SEAT Ateca with the 1.6L diesel engine. We knew this petrol version had a fight on its hands to match that car's blend of handling, fuel economy and refinement. The tried and tested 1.4 is an eager and frugal alternative that for some may prove just as cheap to run. It feels lighter and offers the same style and practicality as other models in the range. This top-spec XCELLENCE is well priced too, with loads of kit fitted as standard. While many manufacturers have been enjoying years of success with an ever-growing crossover range, it's taken SEAT a little while longer than most to dip its toes into SUV waters. Bosses wanted to wait until the Ateca was just right before launching headfirst into Europe's most competitive market. Last month, we sampled a diesel-powered first edition model in the UK, and it didn't take long to realize SEAT's first SUV was well worth the hype. We praised its sharp styling, decent kit list, practical body and flexible powertrain. The 1.6L TDI is strong in everything from the Volkswagen Golf to the Audi A3, and it proved the same here in the Ateca. Now, however, we've taken the keys to a powerful 1.4 TSI petrol to see if the dependable turbo engine is as capable here as it is in its VW Group siblings. It has long offered a pleasing blend of performance versus running costs on the brand's family hatchbacks, but how does it compare in the Ateca's bulked-up body? On paper it shaves 3 seconds off the diesel's 0 to 62 miles per hour time, and feels quicker away from junctions and down motorway slip roads. Maximum torque figures are identical, with the 250 Nm available from 1,500 revolutions per minute, giving the TSI suitable in-gear grunt. Power delivery is smoother than in the diesel, and it's more refined under hard acceleration. Best crossovers and small SUVs. The petrol car's sophisticated nature continues at motorway speeds, where the engine is barely detectable when cruising at 70 miles per hour. The large 19-inch wheels and low-profile tires on our test car gave a grumble, but this is improved on smaller rims like those pictured here. Wind noise isn't an issue given the SUV's increased profile. As with the diesel, SEAT engineers have made the petrol-powered Ateca handle like something half its size. There's very little in the way of body roll, while the steering feels direct and it has no problem changing direction with urgency. The slick 6-speed gearbox is identical to that in the TDI, but the longer ratios and boosty turbocharger allow you to hold on to the gears for longer. Those big wheels do compromise ride comfort, though, seeking imperfections on more rutted roads. It's a similar complaint to the one we highlighted when we drove Audi's new MQB-based Q2 earlier this year, whereby it appears to create tiny little bumps that are otherwise invisible to the eye. It's far from uncomfortable, but unless you really need the 670 pounds optional 19-inch wheels, we'd stick with the more modest size. It's not like the Ateca requires any additional visual impact after all. Best SUVs and 4x4s. You'd expect the diesel to trump the TSI petrol on running costs, and in some areas this is true. This car claims 52.3 mpg compared with the TDI's 64.2 mpg, while CO2 emissions of 125 grams per kilometer place it one VED tax band higher than the diesel. However, if you're a company car driver, the 3% diesel surcharge puts this petrol in the same benefit-in-kind bracket. If you don't cover huge mileage, this faster petrol could stack up. Either way, it's cheaper to run than Nissan's more powerful Qashqai 1.6 DIG-T, which promises 47.1 mpg and 138 grams per kilometer of CO2. Cylinder deactivation tech helps it beat the Renault Kadjar, too. With the allocation of first edition cars almost entirely sold out, this top-level XCELLENCE version is likely to prove popular among those looking for a well-equipped family SUV. It gets LED lights and SEAT's tried and tested sat-nav system, while every Ateca benefits from full-link mobile phone connectivity and rear parking sensors. Interior quality is good across the range, nowhere more so than in our top-spec test car. While the materials don't have the expensive quality feel found in a VW Tiguan, the Ateca is well built inside and out. Key specs: model SEAT Ateca XCELLENCE 1.4 EcoC 150. Price £23,905. Engine 1.4-LITRE4CYL turbo petrol. Power 148 bhp. Torque 250 Newton meters. Transmission 6-speed manual front-wheel drive. 0 to 62 miles per hour 8.5 seconds. Top speed 125 miles per hour. Economy 52.3 mpg. CO2 125 grams per kilometer. On sale now.